Welcome, welcome, Capricorn, to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is going to be your weekly reading for September 8th through September 12th. Uh, you will be seeing this on Sunday, September 7th, which is the first full moon in the month of September. So if you are a moon manifester, this is your opportunity to take advantage of that. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with all. Please take what does and leave what does not. All roles can be reversed, so apply those as they fit. And this is for all collective sun, moon, rising, and Venus, Capricorn sign. Cross watchers, you are, I don't know why we're out of focus here. There we go. Cross watchers, you're welcome. You're welcome for being here. All right, let's get started here. Capricorn, I only thought it would be fitting to start with a moon oracle card as an overall energy to see where we're at. So Capricorn, you got the Faith card. I do feel like this week you are giving birth to new ideas, new project opportunities, new exploring new. Yeah, this is really giving me like business energy. Like I do feel like you're holding on to your overall faith when it comes to a new project venture that you are planning on either starting or taking place sometime this week. For some of you, the number 31 does resonate and or is relevant regarding this new project, but we're going to get some clarifying um or some energy cards here to see exactly what we're talking about. So you've got the romance card. So I guess we're talking about love here, Capricorn. Divine feminine, okay? The yin. The brick wall, so defense mechanism, guarded and hard to reach. And then finally, you've got clown. So performance, camouflage, laugh at, and revenge. All right. So for some of you, I do feel like you're birthing an idea that you may have thought this business venture that you're going into, let's go by that route. This business venture that you are planning on either starting or have already started and kind of dipped your feet in, it's going to first feel like you are completely unsure as to whether or not you should go. Some of you have mental blocks, right? That has kind of put a setback as to when you should start. But I'm being told for you to start now. All right. Even if you think it's something that doesn't won't generate any type of traction, people won't look at it. For some of you, you are thinking of going into social content, social media content, or some sort of opening up a business. Some of you may feel or have feelings of not being good enough to start this project, right? Or maybe you are being overly perfectionist where you are afraid of the failure. But I'm here to tell you that in failure, there is um, a sense of growth, right? And so you won't know until you do it. And so that's basically what I'm getting on a professional standpoint. Now, from a romantic standpoint, I do feel like there is a new energy coming in for you or looming in your area if you are not already speaking to someone. But this relationship I'm feeling is very new, and it is someone who you find a total connection with. You feel carefree with this person, and you feel like you are the yin to their yang. Okay. For others, I do feel like you're really tapping into your feminine energy this week. So some of you are doing some self-care. You're changing the way you look, whether that's cutting your hair, doing your new set of nails, and pampering yourself, getting some sort of acupuncture massage, I'm hearing. So for some of you, you're getting acupuncture massage. I'm just getting like a really tense feeling in my neck. So some of you may be getting some sort of massage this week. That's not for everyone. That is for someone out there. So I'm getting that energy as well. But I do feel like there is a sense of a renewal for you this week. I do see pregnancy. So if you are of childbearing age, I do feel like maybe this week you would be kind of You could either conceive this week, or you may find yourself learning of a pregnancy this week. Let's see what other messages we get for the sign of Capricorn. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the light because it's getting a little dim outside. Yeah, that's much better for you guys. Let me change. I think that's good. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and throw tarot cards to see what energies come through with tarot. Hold on. I don't want something so bright that's going to think that's better. All right, so let's see what other energies comes through for you, Capricorn. I'm sorry I have to do this during your read. I just want you to have more lighting because it got dark. Okay. It got dark here while I was doing your reading, mid-reading. So some of you may be, you know, going through a dark period. I want you to really work on that. Okay. It's for someone out there. I don't know, that popped in my head. One more shuffle. Let's see what we've got going on for Capricorn. So Capricorn, you have the Three of Wands, the Star card, and the Magician. So we've got two major arcanas here. There's certainly some change coming in for you, Capricorn. Certainly some change coming in for you, Capricorn, that you're going to see here in this upcoming week. Some of you may be having some sort of, like I said, contemplating on whether or not things will work with the business venture or new project that you are working on currently. But I'm here to tell you that you need to stay patient. You need to stay grounded. You've manifested this outcome. And so you will see that the fruits of your labor will definitely come through for you eventually. So you have to stay hard at work. You cannot um, go in with that type of mindset. As long as you stay focused and determined and you claim it, that that's going to happen, put some conviction in your thoughts and you'll see it all manifest for you. Directly under the manifestation card, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. So definitely an abundance with that hard work. And right beside the hard work card, so you got the Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. These three cards right here give me the energy that your money's going to start growing as soon as you start putting in the work. Okay. You just have to put in the work on that project, and soon enough, you'll see abundance coming in. And that's definitely something that's prominent for you this week. So if you have not started the project, this is the week for you to do that. Okay. If you've started the project, you might see an increase in your finances this week and or significant growth if it is a YouTube channel or some sort of platform, social media platform. You'll see very significant growth this week. Okay. And any growth is growth. Okay. So don't lose sight of um how slow or how fast your platform is growing. Just know that it's growing, and be patient and have faith that everything will work itself out exactly how it's supposed to, because you are literally birthing a brand new path for yourself. Okay. We've got the Nine of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. So again, with this King of Pentacles directly in the center, you are going in with your conviction. You're going in with authority. You're really sitting in your space. Okay, what's meant to be yours will be yours. There's nothing that you can do to deter that. That's all divinely guided, and it's coming in. With this Nine of Wands, you're at the finish line. Okay. This gentleman has worked very hard to get to that finish line, and he's literally going to bask in his glory here by the time he gets to that 10th wand. Okay. And it's always going to be a new beginning at that point. With the Two of Swords, it just, again, it's the same energy that you might get in your head. Try not to get in your head. Make sure that you stay focused and determined to see that you are going to be growing. And when you do grow, you want to be um, appreciative of it. Okay. You've got the Fool card, Four of Cups, and the Empress. All right. So again, same theme. The Empress next to the Faith card is just all new beginnings. You are birthing new ideas. And you're going to be, growing into your tapping into that energy, into that power that you've got. Okay. You're going to see things come to fruition. You're taking a leap of faith towards this new project as well. You're really not knowing how well it's going to do, but I do feel that with this Fool card, he's going in blindly. He doesn't really care. He has no care of the world. He's just doing it and seeing what happens with the outcome, right? You won't know until you do it. With the Four of Cups, I do feel like you're focused on what can't happen, what won't happen. I feel like you're focused on the wrong things. I think I need you to focus on the good things that are going to come out once you do pick up traction with this project. Okay. Don't focus on what's going bad. Focus on what your goal and your objective is. And finally, you've got the Four of Swords, the Tower, and the King of Cups. Okay. For some of you, there is someone coming in to your life, either a water sign, so Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. There is someone significant coming in your life, some sort of new love connection. And with this Four of Swords in reverse, the Four of Swords in reverse just tells me that you are no longer bringing in the type of energy that you had in the past, and you're allowing yourself to really um recover from previous energies that weren't serving you, right? You're not allowing anything to deter you from your overall focus, and that's going to really give you the sense of self that you need to be able to thrive in this newfound venture that you got going on here. But this love connection is going to give you that sense of security for sure. Okay. Let's see what overall message we have. What's the closing message for the sign of Capricorn, Spirit? Please give me one final closing message for the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn, you got the Boar Spirit. So warrior. These cards have typos, but I'm pretty certain that meant warrior. Gather courage to confront issues you need to resolve so you can move forward. Again, this is you making sure that you trust yourself. Trust your trajectory, trust your intuition, trust your determination, your your courage, right? To confront anything that comes your way and know that you'll be able to resolve it. Okay. Always ensure that you come in full force in whatever you do. Make sure you give it absolutely 100% of you. And if you do, you'll see and reap the results to that. Capricorn, I'll leave you with that. Thank you so much for stopping by. And until the next one, namaste. Bye.